Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. Today's video is going to be another tournament recap, and the tournament is going to be Super Smash Con, and oh my god, it was insane. So, the way this is going to be going, just going to go over basically the bracket, upsets, who won, top 13, best sets, all that yada yada. But before I do that, I'm going to say my prediction for who I had winning the tournament. Once it gets to the top 8, I do a little prediction. I had Light winning, I had Onin second, I had Leo third, I had DeBuzz fourth, or no, sorry, I had Riddles fourth, I had Gluttony and Meister fifth, and then I had DeBuzz and Cola seventh. And I was right about, I think, one of those? Yeah, I was right about one of those. So pretty good performance from me overall, not too bad. Now, the person that won the whole thing was Onin. Meister got second. Light got third, Gluttony got fourth, DeBuzz and Leo got fifth, Riddles and Cola got seventh, ninth was Regalo, Ned, Zomba, and D-Dog, and 13th was Aaron, Fatality, Elegant, and Apollo Kage. Now, off that, you should be like, okay, so Onin just won a Super Major, and I will say it, Onin had probably the hardest path to win a Major that I've possibly ever seen. So it starts with him 3-1 in Kobe. Just for like super top players, he starts with him beating Kobe. He also beat Comet as well. And then he beat Mutace 3-2. That was his hardest set, I think, by far. And then he, and I mean this nicely, destroyed Leo. It was not close. It was not close. Then he beat Riddles again after the run back, after Gommel. And then he beat Gluttony, and then he beat Meister twice. Onin played so well. It was actually insane. Onin, listen, Akala's great. Onin played amazing. It is him and Akala, and there's such a significant gap between all the other Steves, and I don't even know how big the gap is between Akala and Onin. Because both Onin and Akala, I think, like, Onin's won every major he's been to, when he's been using Steve, and I guess same has Akala. So they're both just, like, ridiculous players. And I honestly think if Akala did go to SmashCon, it would have been him and Onin in the top 2 uncontested, because no one could stop them. Again, Mutace was the only one who had a chance to stop Onin. Everyone else got steamrolled. But Meister did take a game with Sora, and it was one of the greatest games I've ever seen in my life. He finally did it. It finally happened. And I think it's really funny that it did. Does my opinion on Sora change? No. I just thought I'd mention it because it was really funny. And then also, let's just go on Meister's run, because Meister had a really good run. Meister lost to Onin, but he beat Light twice, and Light's been beating him a lot lately, so that's very impressive. And then he also beat D-Dog, Tweak, and Leon. I think those were probably his biggest wins, and Shattuck as well. So just a very strong performance from Meister overall. Again, that's like, he's gotten second, I think, at 3 majors this season. King of Fields, Colossal, and now SmashCon. So he's having a really strong season. Against, like, unless people thought his last season wasn't his best, he still got 10th. But we know he can do better, and he's proving it. It is insane. Also, I'm just going to go over a list of people that did not make top 33, because there's a lot. So these are top players that you think you'd see in there, but they weren't. Void, Larry, Mars, Jackal, Shiny Mark, Yanni, Goblin, Sonics, Big Boss, Send, Shattuck. Those are just some. Sonics definitely being the biggest one. I believe he was a top 8 seed. This is the first performance. This is the first tournament, really, since quarantine that Sonics has underperformed in. Every other tournament, he's gotten like a worst of like 9th or something crazy. Like, this is, it sucks. He didn't have a great tournament. He got beat by Apollo Kage in winners. And Apollo Kage just always seems to, he just picks a top 10 player every tournament and then beats them. I guess that's just his favorite thing to do. And then in losers, he lost to, who did he lose to in losers? He lost to Mr. E. Mr. E hasn't been to NA. He's been living in EU, I'm pretty sure, so we haven't seen him in NA in a while. But he did very good. Ended up getting 25th, as well as Ned also did very well. Ned ended up getting 9th, beat Elegant, which makes sense, beat Apple, beat Mr. E, as I aforementioned. And he also beat, he beat Syrup, and Axiom and Trey 5, all very good players. So Ned had a really good run. Also Zomba, I feel like we haven't been seeing him have too many amazing runs lately, but he definitely had one this tournament. He beat Apollo Kage, and he also beat Beast, as well as Omega, all very good players. Also Siski, that's another player that I didn't mention that did not get top 25, or top 33, or got less than 33rd. Actually, we're just ridiculous. Such a stacked tournament. Aaron also having a really good run, proving all the seers wrong time and time again. And honestly, he's earned that trash talk on Twitter because he is super outperforming his placements every time. He beat Big Boss 3-0, he beat MFA, he beat, I think it was Tilde 3-0, and he beat SkyJ 3-0. All ridiculous. SkyJ beat Cola, by the way, so shout out to him for doing that. He had a very good tournament, getting 17th with All Incineroar. But let's talk about the breakout run of the tournament, besides Onin, obviously, but he's kind of done before. It was definitely Regalo, because Regalo's run is insane. He starts it with beating Waidu and then Yanni. I believe they both play Steve. I know Yanni does, obviously, but I think Waidu does as well. And then in losers, he beats Chunky Kong, who also had the run of a lifetime, beating, I think, Goblin and Wadi. And then he also beat Apollo Kage before falling to the Buzz, because, you know, the Buzz is the, if you are not a top 10 player, I'm going to beat you guaranteed. That's just kind of what he does, and that's what he did. Chunky Kong also beat Shattuck, so Chunky Kong also insane run. Light beat Elegant. Light got 3rd place. I thought he was going to win the whole thing because he was looking really good. But it was like, this was a weird tournament for Light because he went from like, he beat Gluttony and Elegant, who he has not been able to beat for a really long time. As Elegant especially, I don't think, like, I feel like Elegant beating Light goes all the way back to like Genesis 7. Like, he's been beating Light for a long time. And then Meister is someone he finally conquered, and then Meister just came back, beat him twice. And then Gluttony is someone Light's been struggling with, but he managed to beat Gluto in winner's semi for 4th. I don't actually know what that's called. But yeah, just a good tournament from Light overall. 3rd place is obviously amazing. But I think it's just like seeing him adapt to things that he's not as good at, and then seeing other people adapt to him as well. I feel like that's not something we've seen. Like, Light is just like, he loses to these people, but now he lost to someone new, and he's going to have to retrain. But it's like, you know what, he may lose to one more person, but now he beats 2 more people. And it's like, that slow climb to the top, I think, is very scary. The Tweak Aegis ended up getting 17th. It looked okay. The Leo Aegis looked really good. Just a Fundy's Aegis reacting as well, I think is really, really good with that character. I think Tweaks just needs a little more polish, but also he ran into Meister in winners, which he historically does bad against, and then didn't go Sephiroth against Elegant, which I think is a really weird decision. Maybe he just wanted to stick it out with the Aegis, because it was a 3-2 set. Like, it was definitely close, but Sephiroth destroys Luigi, so I don't know what went on there, but it's looking good. It's looking promising. First major, getting 17th is not bad. Also, every single player I predicted would overperform their seed, underperform their seed by like at least 2. Like, Jackal's one of the bigger upsets of the tournament. Shiny Mark didn't do very well. Tweak didn't do amazing. I was so wrong with my predictions. So, whoops, can't get them right every time. Also good runs. Oh, Cola. Cola got upset by SkyJ, as I mentioned earlier, and then went on the loser's run of a lifetime, only to be, like, rocked by Leo. But still, the loser's run was very good. He 3-0'd Icy Mist. He 3-0'd... he 3-2'd Sinji, sorry. 3-1 Puppet, 3-0'd Fatality, 3-1 Zamba before falling to Leo, 3-1. Those last 2 games were insane, though. DeBuzz also beat Riddles for the first time ever. I think it was not last Smash, like last kind of like, not Fall Fest SmashCon. I could have just said 2019 Smash, whatever. The Buzz, that's the first, that was like Riddle's breakout run, I feel like. Well, it was kind of at Gommel, but that was his other breakout run because he beat DeBuzz there with Ken. And since then, DeBuzz has never beat Riddle. So this is the first time that DeBuzz ever beat Riddles. Very impressive. And again, really consistent. He's having a really good season so far. And then someone that's having a bad, well, not a bad season because he won Colossal and King of Fields and he Carabina and Smash Factor. But Leo got 5th. This is the lowest placement Leo, I think, has ever gotten an ultimate besides, I think it was an Umaboro. He got like 33rd when he was trying out Joker, which is like insane. But aside from that, this is the lowest placement Leo has ever gotten. Lowest at an NA tournament, which is crazy. Maybe not. Maybe he got like 7th at one of the really, really early ones. But just know, 5th place for Leo is insane. And he lost to Gluttony and Onin. Gluto is actually doing very well against Leo. He always has in the past, but I feel like Leo kind of figured him out. Because I think he beat him... I have to imagine he beat him at one of the European tournaments since Pound. Because if he didn't, that'd be kind of crazy. At Smash Factor, they did not play. Double Down. Gluto wasn't even there. Don't know why I'm looking. Didn't play at Colossal. Didn't play at King of Fields. And didn't play at E Carabina. Okay, so I don't think Leo and Gluto actually played since Pound. And Gluto won again. So maybe Gluttony is Leo's demon right now. It looks like it is. Because it's like Summit 4, Leo wins. G4, Leo wins. Delfino Mazo, Leo wins. Genesis, Leo wins twice. Pound, Gluttony finally takes it. Still loses a set. But now that's 2 in a row. And the only person that's ever beat Leo twice in a row is, I think, Esam? Maybe Spargo? Here, I'll check if it's that. Probably, actually, I think Chag did when he was playing like Rob. Whatever, that's not a very real stat. I just kind of made it up. But the point is, that's crazy, and Gluttony is very, very good. Yeah, Spargo did do it at Collision and Summit. But, yeah. Leo, 5th place. Not a great placement for him. Lost to Onin. Got destroyed by Onin. And, like, he had no idea what he was doing. But he beat D-Dog very handily. So it's not just like Onin he's carried so hard and he's just a little better with Steve. Or, the Byleth was the problem. Onin is phenomenal. Onin is a scary, scary good player. He is amazing. If you watch an Onin set, the way he just moves around is insane. He doesn't get the crazy combos. He just gets, he kills very quickly. Onin never struggles to kill ever. Which, granted, he's playing Steve. Which is, that's kind of why that character is super broken. It's just because every single thing you do kind of explodes you at 70. But Onin is really good at it. Very good resource management. His camping and neutral is very strong. He's just a very, very good player. I've been very impressed with Onin. And I hope we can see Aquila and Onin at the same tournament. Not because a Steve Ditto would make it so that whoever wins that is the best Steve, but also just low key, Onin and Aquila could be 1 and 2 right now. But it's because I feel dumb saying that. But then it's who is beating them? Because Leo right now, he's he lost to Onin for 1. But it's he lost to Gluttony. Aquila, who did he lose to? He's lost to a couple people actually in Japan. And I'm not saying Onin wins 1 tournament, he's the best player in the world. But it's he could be. I think Onin is not too far from I'd say right now, if you're not putting him top at least 10. I think you're pretty silly. Even if it's just 1 result, but it's I don't know. People Quid. Oh, wait. Maybe Quid save Smash. Quid will save Smash. Speaking of Quid, Puppe had a really good run. I just want to shout that out really quick. But yeah. I think Onin is an amazing player. If he keeps traveling, he is going to... I think he's going to keep winning. I don't think it's people not knowing... Well, it is people not knowing the matchup a bit, because that is that's why Steve is so good, because the matchup is so hard, because each Steve plays different. But I feel even if you know how to play against Steve, Mudace clearly knew what he was doing, and Onin still won. Granted, not easily, but it just shows that he is, he's a good player. Onin's very good. But, yeah, my player of the tournament is definitely Regalo, and it's not close. He just had such a ridiculous run. But then, my honorary mention player of the tournament is Onin. Normally, I wouldn't give it to Onin because it's we knew he was amazing. He's won a major before, a couple if you count. He's won some B tiers and an A tier in Gommel. This is unprecedentedly large. I think this is the 4th biggest Smash tournament ever, and by far the biggest one since post lockdown. But just the run he went on, he beat 5 top 10 players. He beat Leo, top 1. Riddles, top, 6, I think he was. Gluttony, top 3. Debuzz, no, not Debuzz. Meister twice. Meister's 10. So it's what? Meister, Leo, Gluto, Riddles, that's 4. Mudace was 13. Obviously not including Japan, but still, that's insane. Onin's so good. He would be the player, but give Regalo some justice. This was his breakout tournament by far, and it wasn't Onin's, so I'm giving it to him. If you think Onan deserved it, you're probably right, but I just want to give it to Regalo because his run was sick. If you want some sets to watch, I think the best set of the tournament was Light Gluttony, probably. Light Gluttony, Onin, Mutace was really good. If you're not a Steve person, though, Aaron Skyj was really good. Ned Riddles was great. Zamba Polikage was good. Light Regala was good. Light Zamba was good. Anything with Gluttony, all of Gluttony's sets were really strong this tournament. He was really fun to watch this tournament. So was Skyj. Skyj Riddles is actually probably the real best set of the tournament. That one was crazy. Grand Finals game. Even if you don't like Steve, watch Game 3 to see a moment of history. I can't believe Meister did that. That's crazy. And also, it was very funny when they pulled the confetti. It was definitely an accident. Like, there's a clip of it being an accident from like the backstage, and I would feel bad, but at the same time, very funny. So yeah, best sets of the tournament would be one of those. All Facely Grands was great. All of top 8 was great. But if you had to pick a couple, Aaron Skyj, Riddle Skyj, no Skyj, I hate you, he loses them both. But like he was just playing he was really fun to watch this tournament, and the people playing against him played really well. I think Onan Riddles was pretty good. Light Zombo was really good. Elegant and Lights is also a really, really good set. Same with Elegant Tilde. And honestly, Leo D-Dog, because you could feel the fury and anytime Leo did anything, you could tell he was mad. Same with Leo Cola. So yeah, those are the sets to watch. Player of the tournament is Regalo, and an honorary mention to Onan because he's ridiculous, and I know he's gonna get a lot of hate, which is so dumb. Don't hate Onan, please. He's better than you at the game, and you just gotta hold that L, even if he is carried. Because I mean, everyone is. Come on. We're playing Ultimate. Our characters do everything for us. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to sub. If I missed your favorite top player, absolutely let me know how they did, or how what you want me to say about them, how I thought their run was, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's all. Oh, quick mention: Raplo finally had a decent American tournament, 25th. Good for him. That's the final one. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.